snap!
Snap what? What? What'd you do? What are you doing anyway?
We got pumpkin seeds.
What? We had pumpkin seeds.
I mean, I'm sorry, melon seeds.
Oh, melons are far superior to pumpkins. Awesome.
Why are you moving?
Because you're making me claustrophobic.
I'm making you claustrophobic. What
Get
are you
out of
talking
here.
about?
Get out of here.
That's right, folks.
I'll get away.
Steve is still here.
I'm not Steve.
And we now have melons.
So
Hello,
now I'm Steve with
hello.
melons?
I guess, kind of. And welcome to the show. SykoYoda and Rain back here with another episode of Minecraft featuring us. And in today, we take gaze, look, viewing platform upon this. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Isn't it beauteous? At least it looks like it was at one time beauteous.
At one time beauteous. Something that goes without saying, every time you create a structure and then purposely destroy it, you get both sad and happy feelings at the same time. And this one I'm a little bit more sad than happy because I really liked the way it looked. That's right, I said looked.
Not so fond of the way it looks now?
No, not really, but you know, I had to tear it apart, so...
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh,
it is
man, I didn't fix it.
Is. There are...
I made an oopsie.
all kinds of things and stuff and whatnot in this area right in here. This is the house and the fruit slash produce slash flower stand of the farm that created, yes folks, that's right, created vegetations and flowers and all that stuff. The wife and I have been diligently working on this. I kind of took charge of the structure area, and Rain took charge of the flower imitation. And
I did the whole farm all by myself, sisters.
I think we did a pretty good job of mixing up stuff, just a collaborative thought process on how to make this thing work. If you look very much up close in there, you will see that we have some pathways going over water canals, and these water canals are basically set up as irrigation ditches. And we, for lighting, went ahead and put pumpkins underneath the water and then placed lily pads right on top of them to kind of conceal them. But now thinking about it a little bit more, it really doesn't conceal them. So I don't know, maybe it's a flower that's underneath the lily pad instead of above it.
A flower underneath
Yeah,
them?
you know, like lily pads have lilies on them.
Oh, I suppose.
Right?
Could be. I'm going to fix your house that I messed up. Just a second.
You fixed what? You messed up my house?
Well, technically it was a creeper that messed it up.
Oh my gosh.
I made it better, though. Look, see how better.
That is totally not how it was.
Exactly how it was.
There was a whole bunch of bushes right here. What happened to all the bushes?
There was how many bushes?
Right here. There was like a bush thing and then some bushes and
I'm sorry.
things.
I didn't know about the bushes. They got blowed up. It's because you were off doing things, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I just worked through the night, and a creeper came and found me.
Whatever.
That's what happened.
But as you look into these paths, you have a mixture of flowers and crops and whatnot, and we kind of want to do some like bleed over. So say this one here was these pink flowers. Next to it is carrots. So naturally some of these things would migrate back and forth through the years as they just randomly seed themselves and move around. And then we have some tall grass here and there. Is there any trampled spots in these?
No, only stuff that's grown in the grass.
So there should be some trampled spots in some of these, but we can, you know, just come in here and do this randomly. There we go.
Are you messing up my garden? I already messed it up artfully, and now you're messing it up non-artfully.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a bad person.
I am the coolest person ever.
You're a bad person. Just mess it all up, why don't you?
I'm just making it look pretty. That's all.
It's already pretty. I did just fine.
I figured that the rest of that, you know, aging process will probably end up happening by a pesky little person known as the Enderman. So we'll go ahead and let them do that. But as you follow the water canals up this way, you come to a bit of a water drop, not really a waterfall, just a water drop from this pond here. And I wanted to have some kind of location that this was coming from. So we're going to assume that this is some kind of a natural spring and the water is coming from that location. I didn't really want to implement too much of like a river or creek area in here. It just would have caused too much hubbub, and it would, in my opinion, waterways, they're fine when they're naturally generated or even expanded upon, like that stuff over there. But look how wide that is, and look how deep it has to get in order to get that feel. So I've seen people put in like small creeks and stuff before, and I'm not like frowning upon anybody's stuff, because it's still, you're only limited to what you have here. There is a big difference between what that looks like and what a little creek looks like, and that looks like a river. You try to make a creek, and because these are square blocks, it just doesn't come out right.
Right.
So we went ahead and did it that route. Did you put that chicken in there?
I did.
I hate chickens.
I just did it to piss you off, though.
So, as I said today, I wanted to do something with that tree, and I plan on doing that, and I also want to start working on the structures around this as well. I think we've decided we're going to go ahead in this pin, we're specifically going to use pigs and horses, and that's about it. Now, something to note with pigs is they go wild after 3 generations. Even, it doesn't matter what breed it is or anything, all domesticated pigs have that happen to them. So knowing that that is the case, pigs would not get stuck in here in real life. But this isn't real life, this is Minecraft. So we're going to...
Thank you for the clarification.
Go get some... Well, you seem to have a problem with it because you're getting claustrophobic because I was standing too close to you.
Stop it. Go. No.
So this project I'm going to work on, it's very simple. It's just something that I thought was epically brilliant. I haven't seen anybody really do it, so I decided I would give it a try and see if we can't figure out how to make it work for us. And you'll very quickly come to see exactly what I'm trying to do here. But something that everybody had growing up was a tree house. And usually these tree houses have all kinds of things next to them. One of which I've always seen and wished I was able to have growing up was a tire swing.
Tire swings are always fun. Did you build a tire swing?
I am trying to emulate a tire swing as we speak.
Awesome.
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off because of the space that's going to be required, but
right.
We will see if we can't make something that represents well with the size here.
That would be so cool.
And then usually tree houses are not as elaborate as they are shown in movies. So a lot of times in movies, tree houses are these huge epic things that have windows and...
Or in Lowe's or Home Depot commercials.
Yeah. The tree houses I remember growing up, the ones I made, was typically made out of pallets. That's way too big. I'm not going to be able to do that way. I think what I'm going to have to do is just do one block and then...
Pretend it's a tire swing. Use your imaginations.
Imagination. Maybe add a... Yeah. I think we'll do it that way, and then I'll add some buttons to it.
Okay.
Because at least it'll have a little bit of an idea what it was supposed to be.
Okay, so...
Oh, no! I know what I can do.
2 things.
I can put item frames on it.
2 things that I've come to learn.
We'll figure it out.
There are no pigs in Minecraft anymore.
Okay.
We've done away with them.
Okay.
I believe that our server is also completely dogless.
No, I've just killed a lot of them.
I want some tame dogs.
You cannot tame dogs.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot tame dogs.
Why not?
Because I've already talked about this many times. All they do is kill stuff, and I don't want them around.
Well, you just gotta stop hitting me, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Because, see, the tame dogs won't kill stuff. They won't kill animals. unless they attack me. And they won't kill you unless you attack me. So, dogs are a good idea. It will protect me from you.
I don't know about that.
I think it's an excellent idea.
And why do you think you need protection?
Because you're a violent person.
Of all people. I am not a violent person. That doesn't make any sense at all. Let's go ahead and rearrange this tree a little bit. Now, a lot of this is hidden, so it shouldn't matter too much. But the thought process behind that, like I said, usually it's just like pallets or something. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a elevated platform here. And that should do the trick for us. Let's go ahead and do like so. And then I'll do like a little wraparound right there. And like so. Yep, I already like it. I think it's brilliant.
At least one of us was successful in something. Sheesh.
I think it's a brilliant, brilliant idea. I'm going to go ahead and, even though that doesn't really make sense to have it wrap around like that, I think I'm going to do that.
You gotta do it anyway. Makes sense. Besides, most tree houses are made by kids.
That is so cool.
So it doesn't have to make
Look
sense.
at that. All right, that's my
Uh-oh.
my pick right there. It's getting
Yeah,
dark, and you don't have a bed with you.
No, I don't.
You don't have a bed with you?
No. Mm-mm.
Why would you do something so foolish?
Well, I didn't really expect it to take this long to find pigs. As it turns out, I still haven't found pigs. I found lots of sheep.
I'm going to have to retire this poor thing very, very soon.
Which poor thing is that?
My bow.
Aww.
It is unable to be repaired at all. But because they're changing the way that the system works in the upcoming
1.8.
update, 1.8, although I think it'll end up being 1.9, honestly, because they'll have to release some stuff before then. But because of that, I might be able to repair it. So I'm gonna hold on to that hope and see what happens. As you can see, I've added in some more gates and whatnot in the area. Something that I see on ranch houses, I guess, a lot in my area, and I would assume that it's fairly prevalent, is the entire property is fenced, including around the house. And a lot of the times they are just one big fence line with smaller fences within it. So I'm kind of going on that. I'm doing a little bit of a impromptu thought process on this. Got another gate here to enter in, but the house is going to be sitting back in this area. And then there's another gate right there, and then the big ones. And these are the ones that they'd let the livestock in through. If these are closed, it looks like it could just be one big gate, and I think that serves that pretty well, but this also still allows you to get in and out of them. And then the typical, ranch archways, usually it's got somebody's symbol or name up there. We're not going to bother doing that, but kind of give that feel of it's got a lot of livestock that went in and out of here at some point. I want to add another one of these archways to that one, I think, as well. I went ahead and tried both. This is definitely what looks better. That actually looks quite a bit like a tire, except for the fact that it's clay in the center. But I think all I need to do is go find myself a large plains area and take a couple of maps with me to open up in that area. And if I can get the whole thing to load, just like a single chunk.
Oh, to look green?
Yeah, it'll be green. I mean, it will still show us on the map there, but from far away, it should look pretty good. Although at the level it is, it might be better to do blue. It might be better to do like a sky look to it, which I could do just by doing an ocean. I might do that. We'll see. I got a thought process in mind now. I just got to figure out how to accomplish it. So.
Oh, wait a minute. I lost one.
The other thing I wanted to add into here was some barns and horse structures and whatnot. I think I'm going to put a barn like right in this section, kind of off to the side, have its own road up and down. But I want to add in some pens almost. So I've got some supplies together for that. Actually, I might have to go get some more As you can see, I dug a lot of sand out there. Why are there flowers in my field?
I don't know.
You mean you don't... Stop it!
But it looks overgrown. It's good.
No, the flowers are not good. We don't like the flowers. Flowers are terrible.
They're weeds.
I gave you an area. You could... There's tons of flowers over there.
But it's not supposed to look all mown and stuff. It should be all overgrown with grass.
No. Have you bred these guys yet?
No, because you told me to keep them on leads.
Yes, keep them on leads. That doesn't mean they can't be bred, right?
Well, yeah, but the babies won't be on leads because I don't have any more leads.
Fair enough. Wah, wah, wah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so I've been working on this. She's come back with some of the pigs for us, and I just got to figure out how I want to set this up. I think I want to...
One baby piglet.
How? I need to set this up so that it looks kind of like a lean-to type style roof, almost. Something like that.
Oh, is this like milking stalls or horse stalls?
This is, I mean, a lot of the farms and whatnot, we had several of these growing up. It's just a easy place to keep your animals out of the shelter more than anything.
Out of the shelter or in the shelter?
Out of the elements. Thank you. More than anything else, and usually they're used for multiple purposes. You tie up something in there if the weather's really bad or they have some kind of medical issues or whatnot. A lot of the times we even kept food on hand, a supply close by this way.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But I also brought in some tripwire hooks because I thought that they would look good like they were tie-ups. So I'm going to put a couple of those in, I think.
Makes sense.
Except for those are too low. I could put one like there. Then I'd have to pull those out. What do you think, babe? Why don't you come take a look at this and see what you think about the idea?
I mean, I didn't have farm animals growing up, so I don't know if it looks like it should. I'm thinking, though, can we put them on the back here?
We could...
I'm just... Because, like, it seems like they would be tied up back.
Back in the back, yeah.
There. Oh, you can't put them on stairs, though.
That's the problem. Well...
Or whatever those are.
Those are stairs. Those are upside down stairs right there, but they'd also be too low still. It just doesn't look right. I think they should be up higher if we were going to use them.
You have to put them on sideways. Well, darn.
Yeah.
Can't put them on top.
I mean, I suppose I could take... I like the airiness of it, though. I suppose I could take the backs out. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go like so. If I pull these all out and put regular wood in there... I don't know why.
So it'd be like that?
Like my hot bar.
Put it on the side like that?
Right? Just put like one on each one. What do you think? Does that look like some kind of...
I think that looks more like a tie-up. See?
Yeah. Does that look good?
I think so.
Okay. Well, that solves that problem. But yeah, a lot of the times farms have all these different... outbuildings, I guess is what they're usually called. And I was thinking about connecting it in with like the barn itself because I want to put a barn in that area right there. But I think moving them away from where the barn would be is actually a good idea, just simply to give more stuff to look at. The more the structures are spread out, the emptier the area will feel.
That makes sense. So I had an idea.
What's that?
Well, poor Jinxie is trapped in the glass.
Yes.
And I thought there wasn't any way to get him without leaving a bunch of entities all over the place.
Yeah.
Then I remembered something. We have ender pearls now.
We do have ender pearls.
And I have a silk touch pick. So I could, break a couple glass blocks without causing too much problem.
Okay.
Ender pearl myself in and get him unseated. And then ender pearl back out. What could possibly go wrong?
You have to go far enough away that he'd teleport to you type of thing?
Right.
That might work.
But as long as he's not, being... Because I think what happened is he was in his seated position and then he fell through between the chest and the edge.
Okay.
So he's down there moving around, but he's still in the seated position. So that's why he hasn't been teleporting to me.
Okay.
But I think he would if I let him stand up.
Yeah, these holes won't work. These are just not going to work. Well, we'll have to do that then. We'll see if we can't rescue him in this episode. How's that sound?
I would like to rescue poor little Jinx.
I can't do these because that's a one tall gap, so any small animals like baby pigs are going to escape through there.
Also, baby zombies can enter through there.
Yeah, that's very true. So
That's unfortunate.
If I do that, we'll just have to
What if you put
skip that idea.
2 tripwires and put a string between them? Can they go through?
Yeah, they can totally go through.
Never mind.
Yeah. Besides that, the strings are pretty much invisible. Well, I guess that wouldn't matter.
Well, hey, you could put them here though, because then you could like.
Oh yes, there you go.
On that part.
Hey, now we're both cooking with fire. Boom, boom. It's only 3.
Right.
But I still get that thought process that I wanted.
Right, because, I mean, if it was a mounted hook right there, you could tie up 2 animals to it. It's just a hook that's mounted.
Definitely.
You know?
I'm going to have to figure out some lighting for the area, obviously, because it's getting dark and
I'm scared.
there is some issues with spawnage in the area, but I also want to throw in randomly soul sand in here.
We also have to go on another quest.
What kind of quest?
A quest, a mission, a thing.
We do. You're going a little overboard there, sweetheart.
It looks like overgrown field.
Gotta be a little bit more sporadic, though.
Well, you don't really have any choice over where it goes. You hit one bone meal and it
you-
can be tiny or it can be big.
Fair enough. But you gotta come back in and you know, sculpt it a little bit.
Well, I'll leave that to you since apparently I'm doing it wrong.
Well, yeah, you're a girl. Girls always do it wrong.
Apparently that's the problem.
Yeah. As you can see, the pigs are now loose on their own. They are being bred. They are very pink.
Yes, they're pigs.
No, I mean very pink. Is it just me, or do they look more pink than they used to? Like they changed the texture on them or something?
They look normal pink to me.
Is it getting... No? Huh. Anyway. Finish off this here. Put in some soul sand to make like animal poo. Since there's pigs in the area and there's horses and stuff still, they would probably use those for shelter. And I don't know about you, but I've been around quite a few animals. Domesticated or not, they seem to be okay with sleeping in their own poo. I don't quite understand that, but hey, maybe it's warm.
It smells like them, so they like it.
I think in the next episode we're going to move on into the barn and the house structure. Hopefully I will get one or the other or the majority of that done, and then we can get into looking into horses.
Horses!
You and I.
Yes, I want to be able to
get
ride horses across the plains.
Yes, I want to get a nice horse for both you and I to have in the area. We'll deck them out in diamond armor and everything.
Ooh.
And we can keep them in the barn over here.
Okay.
Steve is now going to attempt a cat rescue.
I am. I'm going to bridge across.
You know, break like one block, go in and come back out?
I'm probably like 2.
Do you have glass on you?
I have a silk touch pick, so I will have the glass that I break.
That works.
So I'm going to break these 2 right here.
You can do it, honey. I have faith in you.
I see you, Jinx. I'm coming for you.
It'd be hilarious if you teleported right into the
And
cat.
now he's not sitting. Oh, no, he is. Okay. Stop sitting. What are you doing? Stop sitting.
He's totally broken. He's not sitting anymore. Oh, he is, but he isn't. He's confused.
Why are you a confused kitty?
I think it's because there's chests up above, so he thinks he might be sitting on the chests, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, now. Oh, I think he is done sitting.
Okay.
Where'd my hole go?
He's sitting right now.
Why are you a dumb cat?
Well, I know how you can guarantee that he'll come to you.
What, hit him?
If I hit him, he will teleport to you.
Really?
Yeah.
What if I hit him?
I honestly don't know what happens if you hit him. Go ahead and just hit him once, smack him once, not with the sword or anything.
I don't seem to be able to hit him. Jinx, are you jinxed?
Is he actually there?
I don't know. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, did you get?
I got it.
Okay.
All right, now you go up there and away.
Okay.
Go like over by the. Oh, it's getting dark.
Okay.
Go somewhere that you're not going to get attacked, but go away from. Considerably away from me, and you should have a cat teleport to you.
Did I make it? I made it to my bridge. Wow. Okay. Somewhere I'm not gonna get attacked.
Well, like even if you can get up on something.
Right. Okay. I'll just dirt pillar.
All right. Just let me know when you're far enough away, and I'll.
I'm over by like where the.
He's acting like a like a
wild one.
Yeah, he's totally acting like a wild one. But this is Jinx, right?
Right.
It is Jinx.
It's Jinx. Yeah. Okay. I'm pillared up.
He's acting like a wild cat.
I know. He's doing the running around in circles, and I just.
Babe, he might be screwed forever. All right, I'm gonna try it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, he totally should have teleported to you.
I managed to hit him once. He just meowed at me, but.
He's broken.
I can't believe my kitty's broken.
He's broken.
Well, just leave him down there then, I guess.
That's all we really can do.
Pretty much.
All right, folks.
Cat.
I guess that's it for this episode. Apparently, there's some other issues going on with the recent updates to the game because that's the only thing that can explain that to me. I haven't ever seen anything like that before in anybody else's video.
Very weird.
I hope you guys are enjoying the build that we are currently creating. You have the glass on you, so you're going to have to fix this up. And we'll definitely get back to it for the next episode. I'm starting to feel better, as I said earlier in this episode, so should be back to it. No problems whatsoever. Don't forget that like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I will see you next time.
Bye, guys.